Hello, this is What's Up With Your Principals. I'm Mr. Fee, and this is...
Miss Ralston. All right, let's get right into it. First and foremost, it's been about a month since we've done this, so we have some things to catch up on, but we publicly want to give a shout out to Mrs. Santangelo, who was invited to Washington, D.C. for the last week of April. She was able to meet the president, meet the first lady, meet the secretary of education, visit the state education department, and collaborate with all of the nation's teachers of the year from each state, which was just awesome. So congratulations once again to Mrs. Santangelo, and thank you for representing the CRCS community in Washington.
Let's keep the congratulations going. Congratulations to the middle and high school students that participated in the concert. It was really nice to see all the kids out there performing. Big shout out to Miss Emhoff and Mrs. Tackleton. They did a tremendous job. And to your kids, you talk about perseverance. A lot of them were not able to all be on the same stage at the same time until the actual day of the performance. So very, very well done.
Still going with the congratulations. Congratulations to the CRCS Rockin' Rebels Bald for Bucks team, all who had a goal of $5,000 to donate to Roswell, and this year earned over $9,000. Thanks to everybody who participated, got their heads shaved, donated, all of that. Really awesome event, and thank you to the teen leadership students for taking the lead on that.
Staying with congratulations. Congratulations to Dr. Ralston. Over this past weekend, she graduated with her doctorate from Vanderbilt University. So, you see somebody from Cuba, New York, going on to a prestigious college and getting her doctorate. So, you can still call her Miss Ralston, but no, there's a doctorate underneath there.
Thank you. Staying with congratulations, we'll go to prom. Shout out to everyone who helped decorate for prom and be there for prom. It was a wonderful night. Congratulations to our prom king and queen, John White and Caprice Spore, and our prom prince and princess, Jack Frank and Brianna Green.
Big shout out to everybody who partook in senior lock-in.
So fun.
It was an awesome concept brought to you by your children who said, hey, we want to do the Amazing Race, we want to do hide and go seek, we want to do all these different things that we did in middle school, and we want to reenact it as seniors. So we had a great turnout of chaperones and kids, and it was just a really fun night that concluded at 1 o'clock. Thank you, parents, for signing permission slips. You made it really easy for us. So it was a great event and a great time.
Seniors, May 27th is the Senior Service Day. Super excited about it. Our town is really looking forward to it. Also, thank you to the 3 seniors who helped with the Genesis House Flower Day distribution and delivery. That was awesome. Really nice to see all of our seniors out there contributing, helping, and giving back.
Okay, so this is just a quick little announcement. I am the update guy. I am sorry. I have 2 of them. They're both quick. Number 1, we've changed our policy in in-school suspension. So if we call you, hopefully we don't, and your student has ISS, they are no longer allowed to keep their cell phones on them. They have to be put on the desk. So that's my first update. Cell phones will be asked to keep on the desk. It'll be in front of the room so kids can see them, but phones will not be on them anymore. The second thing is, when your child gets an excused absent, that means they get 2 days to make up the work. If your child has an unexcused absent, that means that the next day the child is in there, the work is due. So just want to make sure everything is clear on your end. But from our end, we allow 10 parent notifications if your kid is sick that are excused. That gives your kids those 2 more days. If they're unexcused, though, the day the kid returns, the work is due.
All right, on June 2nd is a half-day dismissal for students, so they will be dismissed from the middle high school at 11:30 on June 2nd. So mark your calendar, half-day dismissal.
May 24th, mark your calendar, Tuesday, 5 p.m. We have an art show, we have student projects, we also have a coffee cafe with music. So on May 24th, 5 o'clock, please come down to the middle high school and see all the amazing things that our kids are doing. There will also be a sign-up for summer soccer if your kid's interested in that in the middle or high school level.
All right, I'm going to take a minute and go through all these, if that's okay, because then, unless you want to do something before it, science guy. Okay.
We want you to roll.
All right, so I'm going to go through everything for seniors. So senior families, your senior received an email with a whole pamphlet of information in there. So please check your child's email, your senior's email. And if you watch this and are like, what are you talking about? Please send one of us an email and we can also send it to you as well. Let's start with Monday, May 23rd and Tuesday, May 24th, our senior cap and gown photos here at school. That's happening during the school day. It's being scheduled, senior cap and gown photos during the day. June 4th, Saturday, June 4th, Mr. Capoletti is offering family graduation photos. This is something that came about during COVID, and we've chosen to keep it because of how many families appreciated it and wanted it. So, June 4th from 1 to 4, you can come get a nice family graduation photo. Your graduate can be in their cap and gown, or they don't have to be, however you would like this to go. The only thing we ask is that you please call the main office and schedule a time with Mrs. Smith so that Mr. Capoletti knows who he has coming and when. June 10th, we are doing a senior walk through the middle high school hallways, then through the elementary hallways, and then we're having a senior breakfast. So the morning of June 10th is all of that. June 13th and 14th is the senior trip to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. June 14th is then also the last day of school. June 23rd is graduation rehearsal at 6 p.m. It is mandatory for every single senior to be at graduation rehearsal. You have to be at graduation rehearsal. It is mandatory. June 23rd, 6 o'clock p.m. After graduation rehearsal, for seniors only, we have the Taste of Cuba in our parking lot, and then we have senior bonfire that night. Saturday, June 25th at 10 a.m. is the senior send-off parade leaving from the elementary school following the homecoming route. That's optional, but you are welcome to bring your tractors or, trucks, whatever you would like.
A horse this year.
A horse! Wow!
Mm-hmm.
And parade through town. And then June 25th, 7:30 p.m. is the commencement ceremony on our football field. Not limited to tickets or anything like that, so bring the family, celebrate this major accomplishment. Those are all the senior dates. We'll be robocalling them as well. They're going to be on our website as well. And like I said, every senior received an email with all of this in it.
And if I can chime in for 2 little points. June 4th, if you are not signed up, you will not get family grad photos. So please make sure that you sign up ahead of time. Number 2, when we do our rehearsal on June 23rd, it is also iPad collection for your seniors. It's not just iPad and laptops. The big one that we always miss are the plug-in cords. So please make sure all of those happen. And then what they're plugging into, the blocks, okay? If they do not have it, then they do not stay for that night, okay? So you could save a lot of gas money in this world by just making sure they bring it that day. Okay, next, I'm gonna do the same updates for middle school. June 3rd, we have 7th grade trip to Pfeiffer Nature Center. June 8th, we have 7th and 8th grade trip to Buffalo. And June 15th, we have the 6th grade trip to Niagara Falls.
June 3rd, we also have the 8th grade celebration. June 7th, we also have the 6th and 7th grade awards assembly. Last days of school, June 14th is the last day of school for all students in grades 7 through 12, and June 22nd is the last day of school for 6th graders. 6th graders have a half day on June 21st and June 22nd.
Okay, last one for me. It's been a couple of years. Regents are back. So what does that mean? A Regents schedule will be coming out. What do parents need to know? Parents need to know that a bus will be there. Normal time is always in the morning. Regents will begin at 8:30 if they have the AM Regents. They have the ability to get breakfast. At the conclusion, they have the ability to go get lunch. They can then hop on a bus to get back home. Maybe they have 2 Regencies that day. There will also be a 3 o'clock Regents. Maybe they want to review for another test. We will have a room for them to review and sit in until 3 o'clock. So the Regents Week schedule will be coming out, but I want you guys to know as parents, Regents are from 8:30 to 11:30 and then 12 to 3. We will have busing in the morning as normal, after school as normal, and after the end of the first Regents, right around that 11:45 time, a bus will be going home. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. A lot of it will be bagged, so they can actually take it and go home with it. There will be review classes set up by teachers during that time. Like I said, there's those 2 Regencies a day, so please look out for all of that in the schedule. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact Ms. Ralston and myself.
Anything else?
The thing that I'm excited for, the life lesson with Dr. Ralston.
Today's life lesson is this. Don't take criticism from anyone you wouldn't take advice from. So sometimes we get a little too stuck on the criticism when you wouldn't even take advice from that person. So don't take criticism from someone you would not take advice from. All right, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Get ready for the last 5 weeks of school.